Coming to you live from the UTPA Fieldhouse in the three-time All-American city of Edinburgh, this is Bronx Volleyball. Tonight, it is the 6th total match and the 5th match of the day in the UTPA tournament as the UTPA Bronx take on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Both teams winners earlier today. The Bronx beat Lamar at 12, and then at 2:30, the Red Raiders beat Texas A&M Corpus Christi, both by counts of 3-1. So now let's take a look at the starting lineups, and we'll start with the visiting Red Raiders. A 5'11" sophomore setter out of Bel Air, number 4, Marguerite Grubb. A 5'8" freshman defensive specialist out of Plano, number 9, Ashley Morgan. And a 6'2" sophomore middle blocker out of Flower Mound, number 10, Lauren Douglas. At libero, a 5'6" senior out of Plano, number 15, Rachel Brummett. Check that. Morgan isn't starting. It's Alyssa Banez, a 5'11" outside hitter, freshman out of Rancho Cucamonga, California, who is starting. Megan Stacy is in the lineup, a 6'1" junior outside hitter out of Ozark, Missouri, wearing number 16. A 5'11" middle blocker, senior out of Fontana, California, number 21, Micaiah Mills. And a 5'10" outside hitter, junior out of Louisville, number 24, Jenna Allen. Head coach of the Red Raiders in his 4th season is Don Flora. The associate head coach is Jojit Coronel. The assistant coach is Beth Falls. The Red Raiders are 4-0. As for those hosts, UTPA Bronx, they shuffle the deck once again. Starting at middle blocker. A 5'10" redshirt senior out of Berlin, Germany, number 8, Maria Kleefolk. And a 6' junior out of Honolulu, Hawaii, number 14, Haley Durham. The outside hitters, a 5'9" sophomore out of Round Rock, number 2, Alicia Watson. And a 5'11" senior out of San Antonio, number 13, De'Ara Reynolds. At defensive specialist, a 6' senior out of Waianae, Hawaii, number 12, Krista Freitas. At setter, a 5'10" freshman out of Waxahachie, number 5, Mary Kay Clark. And the libero, a 5'6" senior out of Kingwood, number 7, Nosheen Merchant. Head coach of the Bronx in his 4th season is Mr. Brian Yale. The assistant coaches are Cameron Sittler and Lauren Mathewson. Bronx entered this match with a record of 1-4, but that one came earlier today, 3-1 over Lamar. And it was such a great ending for the Bronx. The Bronx have been so close in so many matches. They could just as easily be undefeated right now as they are sitting with 1 win. And in all the matches, the story of the Bronx season in the early going was an inability to finish. They'd get close, they got on the precipice, couldn't finish the set, couldn't finish the match. Well, today, up 2-1, the Bronx went into that 4th set, and they put their foot down on the throats of Lamar and left no doubt of who was winning that match. And it's that killer instinct, and sometimes a win like that can get a team that's been that close on a hot streak, because sometimes it's those teams that are playing well but just can't seem to find a way to win. All it takes is one, and sometimes they just start to come in the snowball effect. Well, if the Bronx are going to start a winning streak, they're going to have to win here against the Texas Tech Red Raiders out of the Big 12, who enter undefeated, beat Corpus Christi 3-1 earlier today. But I'll tell you, Corpus Christi, which is playing their 3rd match in a span of 22 hours, played them toe-to-toe. Both these teams playing their 2nd match of the day. For the Bronx, it's their 3rd match in 24 hours. Libero substitution is in. Haley Durham takes a seat as Nosheen Merchant comes in for the Bronx. And Rachel Brummett is ready to go for Texas Tech. Krista Freitas will have the opening serve for UTPA. And we are underway. Set up on the left, the attack by Mills, and a quick kill for Texas Tech. It's 1-0 Red Raiders. Micaiah Mills there, someone to watch out for. She was very active in the middle. And just as quickly, she head back to the bench for Texas Tech, but Mills had a big match against Corpus Christi earlier today. So Rachel Brummett back to serve for Texas Tech. Merchant on the first hit, Clark setting it up, and there comes the attack by Watson, but it goes into the net. 2-0 Red Raiders out of the gate. The other thing you'll notice about Texas Tech, they've got a lot of height. And their front line, when they swing those arms, they've got a lot of power. Chant is UTPA. Serve goes into the net. Bronx are on the board. It's 2-1, and it's UTPA serve. Haley Durham is back in. Nosheen Merchant to the bench as Maria Clefo goes back to serve. Clefo gets it over. I'll come to the left side with Jenna Allen, who had a double-double against Corpus. Right down the middle, off the fingertips of Durham, and it lands in. 3-1 Red Raiders. The other thing you'll notice about Texas Tech is they like to stack the middle. And really the sides. They will take their threesome. You know, you'll often see a block, 2 people, the so-called block assist. They'll go with all 3. Attack comes over from Douglas. Bronx keep it up, Merchant. Now comes to Watson, goes out. 4-1 Red Raiders. Another strong crowd out here at the UTPA Fieldhouse. 888 was the attendance last night. And fans are still coming in. In fact, one of the frats is walking in now, and you can tell because they have the letters, those wooden letters that they like to hold up. Durham hits it in. Bronx have their first kill of the match. It's 4-2. But it looks like fans have stopped filing in, or at least the filing has slowed down. We'll get you a shot of the crowd. Watson serving for the Bronx. Popped high in the air. Just gets over the net. The Bronx tried a little triple block of their own. That one falls down. 5-2 Red Raiders.
Substitution for the Bronx, number 11, Casey Sanchez. Number 6.
Casey Sanchez in. Alicia Watson takes a seat. Macy Munson in. Mary Kate Clark takes a seat. Jenna Allen serving for Texas Tech. Haley Durham finds the seam, gets the kill. It's her second of the match. Bronx within 5-3. Good to see Durham being aggressive early on. She was really a non-factor against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Did a great job of taking her out of the match yesterday, and then earlier today she didn't even start to make an appearance until more than halfway through the match. Oh, Merchant using the body. Sanchez gets it over. Texas Tech keeps it up. Brummett. Set up, back row attack for Allen. There's Durham. Ooh, kept up. That one gets over the net, a diving stop by Sanchez, but no chance on the second hit. 6-3 Red Raiders. Lauren Douglas back to serve from the same hometown as Macy Singleton. 2 years younger. Anjanae Janda pushes it forward. Janda coming off a double-double earlier today. Career highs in kills and digs. Sanchez playing on the right side. She was on the left earlier. She'll play both sides. Red Raiders smoke it down the line. 7-3 Texas Tech. Lauren Douglas, all 6'2" of her back to serve. Singleton comes to Janda, and that is headed for the scorers table. And today, Janda, 15 kills earlier today. She's got 1 now. Bronx within 7-4. Nosheen Merchant back to serve. Right down the middle, Allen knocks over Merchant with the kill. Bronx down 4-8.
Serving to the Red Raiders, number 4, Marguerite Grubb. Substitution, number 11, Lisa Ibanez.
Marguerite Grubb back to serve for Texas Tech. Lisa Ibanez is in for the Raiders. There's the set for Janda. Janda gets it to Munson. Now Singleton from the back row. Singleton's had a strong tournament. And that one falls in front of her. 9-4 Texas Tech. Grubb. Janda. Set up by Munson, and Sanchez lets it go. Casey Sanchez. 9-5. The Bronx are within 4. Munson and Sanchez take a seat. Mary Kate Clark is in to serve. Alicia Watson back in for UTPA. Bronx using those subs early. Block in the net. Ball gets through. Watson saves it. Clark now to Janda. Off of Brummett. Now comes over to the left for Stacy. And the Red Raiders up 10-5. Singleton. Merchant. Here comes Watson with that left arm. Hits off the fingers of the blockers. From the left is Allen. Clark for Clefolk. Sends it home! Bronx within 4.
Substitution for Bronx, number 13, De'Ara Reynolds. Serving, number 9, Anjanae Janda.
Anjanae Janda back to serve for the Bronx. Block in the net. Reynolds, Clefolk, Watson, all there.
Substitution for Bronx, number 12, Krista Freitas. Serving to the Red Raiders, number 15, Rachel Brummett.
Rachel Brummett going to serve for Texas Tech. Clark sets it up for Reynolds. She gets blocked, bounces off her a few times, so that's a point for Texas Tech. Sometimes the net giveth, sometimes it taketh awayeth. Chant is let's go green, let's go white. Bronx colors since 1927. Reynolds, Clark, Clefolk, Brummett, Grubb, Stacy, Freitas gets it airborne. Clark sets it up. Here comes Watson. Goes out. Texas Tech up 13-6. And UTPA has decided it's time for a timeout. We'll take one as well. Bronx down 6-13.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
The ball, the right wing, goes for the tie, and he does it again! Nolan straight to the hoop, ties the game! With 3, with 2, the desperation heave goes in! Jack Bogan from half court! Bronx win! Get your Bronx basketball season tickets now by calling 665-2221 or logging on to utpabronx.com. This commercial is brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics. Back we are at the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding on the Bronc with you. We are in the first set. Bronx down 6-13. Clefolk into the net, 6-14. Clark sets it up. Watson knocks it over. Comes from the left, that's Allen. Freitas, Clark, Reynolds, hits it out. (15-6), Texas Tech. Rachel Brummett serving. Merchant, first hit. Clark, second hit. Clefolk down the middle, but out. Ooh. We're giving the point to UTPA, 7-15. Clefolk serving. Allen gets it over. Clefolk on the first hit. Clark, now Durham, yes! Bronx within 7, 8-15. Clefolk steps forward, lets the ball fly. Set at the net, attacked by Allen and the kill. Bronx down 8, 8-16. Nasheen Merchant back in, Maria Clefolk takes a seat. Ashley Morgan in for Texas Tech to serve. Alyssa Banez takes a seat. Reynolds, Clark, Durham, blocked. Merchant, Clark, Watson over the block and the kill. 9-16.
Serving for the Bronx, number 2, Alicia Watson.
Coach Don Flora of Texas Tech is asking for something. I'm really not sure what. Play continues. Watson tried the short rainbow, but it hits into the net. And now a smile exchange between Coach Flora and the near side official. So whatever it is, apparently has worked out. Munson sets it up for Reynolds. Attack, Merchant gets it up. Freitas. Now Reynolds on the left side. Kept up by Allen. Comes back over for Munson. Merchant. Sanchez hits it out. 17-9. I think part of the issue for UTPA in the early going is they're trying to avoid that Texas Tech block. They saw what it could do to Texas A&M Corpus Christi. There's a lot of size there. So you try angles to avoid the blockers, but in doing so, the Bronx have hit a number of balls out. Reynolds goes at the block. It gets tipped. Comes into the back row softly, but then hit into the net by Douglas. So the Bronx do get the point, down 9-18. Macy Singleton and Anjanae Janda in. De'Ara Reynolds and Krista Freitas take a seat. Singleton. Right down the line. 19-10 Red Raiders. Crowd continuing to file in. Janda. Whistle and a point for the Bronx, 11-19. Trying to work their way back in this one. Merchant flat-footed. Knocked over by Mills. She's been pretty quiet so far. Kleefolk. Left side, that's Stacy. Munson for Sanchez, blocked, kept up by Kleefolk. It goes over. Merchant. Munson, Kleefolk down the middle. Bronx within 7. And the Seven Nation Army chant begins from the Bronx Zoo over my right shoulder. That one stayed in, barely. Bronx down 12-20.
Substitution with the Red Raiders, number 11, Melissa Ibanez. Serving, number 4, Marguerite Grubb.
Munson, nice play to keep it up. Munson again. Sanchez tried to get underneath the net to stop that ball. Bronx down 12-21. And a timeout by the Bronx. We'll step aside with Bronx down 9.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Here's a look at that crowd. You can see some of the fans out there currently cheering for Bucky. You can kind of see one of their letters. And a couple other fans. Maybe we can zoom out a little bit, see if we can get a wider shot of everybody out there. I'll give you a little bit of an idea, but we're back to action. We'll try and get you a better look in between sets. And today, Janda gets the Bronx sack on the board. 13-21. Mary Kate Clark. Back to serve. And up by Mills. He comes up with the kill. 22-13 Red Raiders. Janda. Watson. Clark sets it up. Watson gets it forward, but it's sent back. Clark again, this time to the other side. Janda punches it upward. Attack coming from Allen. Janda to one knee. Clark. Watson. Kept alive by Tech. Singleton pushes it forward for Clark. Now Kleefolk with the finish. (14-22).
Serving number 9, Angela Janda.
Janda on the serve. Mills, Merchant, Clark. Kleefolk just has to push it over. Angle wasn't good. That one heads out, but off the Bronx. 14-23. Red Raiders 2 points away from taking the set. Reynolds blocked in the net. Merchant. Clark for Clefolk. Yes! 15-23.
Serving for the Bronx, number 8. Maria Clefolk.
Maria Clefolk back to serve. Attack into the net. 16-23. The chant is, here comes the boom. Bronx Zoo doing everything that it can to try and will the Bronx back in this set. Clefolk. Allen sets it up. Attack comes through from Stacy. Durham. Got it! 17-23. Bronx keep inching back. Clefolk. Janda. Clark. Durham into the net. And it's set point for Texas Tech.
Substitution for the Red Raiders, number 9, Ashley Morgan. Morgan will serve.
Clefolk takes a seat. Ashley Morgan in for Texas Tech. Bronx back row, Reynolds, Janda, Merchant, front row, Watson, Clark, Durham. A lot of offensive firepower out there for the Bronx right now. Reynolds on the attack. Dead by Brumman. Bronx can't get that one though. 17-25. The Bronx drop the opening set. Well, let's see. We'll take a look at some of those first set numbers. And while we're doing that, that could be a good opportunity to try and pan the crowd again, see if we can just show you just how full this place really is. Because I know when we're looking forward, you see the closed section of the stands rather than the full section. Texas Tech, led by Jenna Allen. She's got 6 kills and 4 digs. 5 kills for Micaiah Mills. 3 kills for Megan Stacy. And a kill each for Ibanez and Douglas. 16 assists for Grubb. 9 digs for Brummett. 1 block each for Douglas and Ibanez. As for UTPA, 4 kills for Haley Durham. 5 for Maria Clefolk leads the way. 3 for Anjanae Janda with 3 digs. 6 digs for Nasheen Merchants lead the way there. Casey Sanchez has 1 kill. Alicia Watson has 1 kill. And Mary Kay Clark has 8 assists. Hitting percentages, Bronx at 120, Texas Tech at 326. I'll give you all the numbers, but only ones that matter. 25-17, Texas Tech takes the first set. Bronx now down 1-0 in the match. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll fire up the second set. This is Bronx Volleyball. The ball, the right wing, goes for the tie, and he does it again! Nolan straight to the hoop, ties the game! With 3, with 2, the desperation heave goes in! Jack Bogan from half court! Bronx win! Bronx win! Get your Bronx basketball season tickets now by calling 665-2221 or logging on to utpabronx.com. This commercial is brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Start of the second set. Bronx down 1-0 in the match after dropping the first set. 17-25.
Leading off set to the serve, Texas Tech number 15, Rachel Brummett.
Rachel Brummett to serve for Texas Tech. And the fans are getting loud. Merchant. Now Durham sent back. Sanchez goes diving, can't catch up to it. And that ball ends up in the cheerleader section. Singleton. Sent down by Douglas. Douglas transferred from Ole Miss. Redshirted her freshman year at Ole Miss. Didn't play last year after transferring. So it's her third year of college, but her first year at the Division I level. Playing anyway. And what I've seen, she hasn't missed a beat. Janda gets stuffed at the net. Ibanez and Douglas in on that one. 4-0 Texas Tech out of the gate. And now UTPA down 5-0. They call for a timeout. We'll step aside here in set number 2.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Bronx down 0-5. To open up set number 2, down 1-0 in the match. Trying to come back against Texas Tech. Sanchez pushing it forward. Clark. Now Janda. Got it. Bronx are on the board. 1-5.
Serving launch number 7, Machine Merchant.
Machine Merchant serving for UTPA. Janda first hit Clark. Now Clefo gets it down. Brought up by Stacy. Now comes to the left side for Allen. Singleton hits it forward. Clark. Merchant will throw it forward. Set by Grubb. Into the net. 2 straight for the Bronx out of the timeout. Within 3. Merchant. Stacy. Allen into the net. 3 straight points for the Bronx off their own timeout. And it's a 2-point set. Chance of Olay breaks out. Attack from the right side. Oh. Alyssa Banez slams it down. 3-6. Ashley Morgan in to serve for Texas Tech. Banez takes the seat. Clark, Clefolk, Merchant, Clark, Janda. And out of bounds, it's Texas Tech point. Coach Yale, a couple words from the near side official, didn't seem too sure. Clefolk, Clark, Clefolk into the net.
Point, Red Raiders. Continuing serve, number 9, Ashley Morgan.
Clark, Clefolk.
Point, Red Raiders.
And Texas Tech up 9-3. Bronx going to try an infusion of energy. Corinne Acuff replacing Maria Clefolk. Acuff with a big smile on her face as she comes in, immediately gets the first hit and gets it right over. Ready to get to the net. She is everywhere. And that ball heads out of bounds. That's a point for the Bronx. It's 4-9. Remember, Acuff came in yesterday in the Corpus match and infused a little bit of energy as the Bronx came close at the end of the 3rd set. Played a tough 4th set. Started today against Lamar. Oh, the block! Brought back up. Acuff goes up for it again. UTPA with the point. Acuff was all by herself twice in a row at the net, and without any fear, her hand straight up went up there and stopped the ball. Bronx within 5-9. Clark lets it fly. From the outside. Speaking of letting it fly, but it's out of bounds. It's a Bronx point. It's a 3-point set, 6-9. Bronx were down 5 out of the gate. They've pulled within 3. Clark. Allen. Responds. 6-10.
Serving for the Red Raiders, number 24, Jenna Allen. Substitution for the Red Raiders, Audrey Frenier.
Allen serving for Texas Tech. Merchant. Attack comes from Acuff. Merchant again. Clark for Janda. Blocked. And down it goes. 6-11. Janda. Punched up in the air. And Audrey Frenier sends it home. 12-6 Red Raiders. Frenier did not play against Corpus earlier. First action of the tournament. Janda. And that ball is gone. Into the first row of seats. 7-12. De'Ara Reynolds in, Macy Singleton out. So it's Sanchez, Acuff, Reynolds up front, Merchant, Clark, Janda in the back. Janda serves into the net. Janda out, Krista Freitas in.
Serving for Texas Tech, number 10, Lauren Douglas.
Lauren Douglas. De'Ara Reynolds. Down the line and out of bounds. (14-7) Texas Tech. Douglas hits the net and it goes over onto the Bronx side, 15-7. Doesn't happen very often. When it does, though, there's not a heck of a lot you can do about it. Merchant. Grubb. Now for Fragnier. Hits it out. Point for UTPA. 8:15.
Serving for the Bronx, number 15, Corinne Acuff.
Kill by Micaiah Mills. 16-8 Red Raiders. We had the same score in the first set. Casey Sanchez gets stuffed, gets another chance and whips.
Red Raiders.
8-17. Durham, Clark, Durham, out. 8-18. And another timeout for UTPA.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you in front of this great crowd here at the Fieldhouse. I think we might even have a bigger crowd than yesterday when we had 888. Frogs for their noontime match drew about 500, 472 to be exact. Noon on a weekday? Yeah, I'll take that. Texas Tech, though, taking that, and it's 19-8, Red Raiders. Kira Hill with the kill. The freshman brings the Bronx within 10.
Munson to serve.
Red Raiders with the point, 19-9.
Serving for the Red Raiders, number 17, Andre Frenier. Point, Red Raiders.
21-9, Texas Tech. Durham. Blocked. 10-21.
Substitution for Bronx, number 10. Mason Singleton, number 9, and Janae. Singleton to serve. Point, Red Raiders.
22-10, Texas Tech.
Serving for Red Raiders, number 15, Rachel Brown.
Merchant. Allen.
Point, Red Raiders.
Red Raiders up 23-10. (24-10). It's set point for Texas Tech. Durham. Bronx within 11-24.
Serving for the Bronx, number 7, Machine Merchant.
Merchant. Mills from the back row. Janda. Watson. Munson. Acuff. Douglas. Merchant. Watson. Off the net. Bronx keep it up. Janda gets it over. Another try for UTPA. It's Janda gets the point. 12-24.
Maintaining serve, number 7, Machine Merchant.
Merchant gets it over. And it's slammed down by Lauren Douglas. And Texas Tech takes set number 2, 25-12. And the Bronx now trail the match 2-0. Take a look at the numbers as they stand right now. Starting with visiting Texas Tech. Allen and Mills with 8 kills each. Allen also with 6 digs, a shot at a double-double. 3 kills for Stacy, 2 each for Ibanez and Douglas, 1 for Ragnieri, 12 digs for Brummett, 22 assists for Grubb. For UTPA, 7 kills for Durham, 6 for Janda, 5 for Kleefolk, then 1 each for Watson, Clark, Hill, and Sanchez. The digs leader is Singleton with 8. The assist leader, Clark, with 11. She also has an ace. Bronx hitting 0-24 for the match. Texas Tech at 2:35. Give you all the numbers, but the only ones that matter. 2-0. Texas Tech leads the match, 25-17, 25-12. We'll step aside for the intermission. We'll be back in about 9 minutes with the call of the third set. You're watching Bronx Volleyball.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
The ball, the right wing, goes for the tie, and he does it again! Nolan straight to the hoop, ties the game! With 3, with 2, the desperation heave goes in! Jack Bogan from half court! Bronx win! Get your Bronx basketball season tickets now by calling 665-2221 or logging on to utpabronx.com. This commercial is brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
We'll go back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Sean Goldberg riding with you. Set number 3. Tied up. Well, Bronx down 2-0 actually to Texas Tech. And now down 1-0 in the set as couldn't get it over the net.
Serving with the Red Raiders, number 15, Rachel Brummett.
Anjanae Janda popped in the air twice. Red Raiders try and settle it down. And the Bronx get the point. We're tied at 1.
Serving with the Bronx, Anjanae Janda.
I think this is the first time this match has been tied. Red Raiders have pretty much led throughout. Hill gets it over. With her back to the net, she found an open hole. A little smirk by Coach Yale. Bronx up 2-1. It's their first lead of the match. Janda. Clark into the net. Tied at 2.
Substitution for the Red Raiders, number 9, Ashley Morgan. Morgan will serve.
Into the net by Hill. Red Raiders up 3-2. Leafolk tries to tap it over. A little too much finesse, not enough power. It's 4-2 Red Raiders. Watson slams it down. Bronx within 1, it's 3-4. Clark. Watson. Popped in the air off of Brummett. Clark. Freitas. Wrong side of the antenna. We're tied at 4. Clark. Merchant. Attacked by Watson. Over Brummett, and that's a kill. 5-4 Bronx.
Maintaining serve, number 7, Machine Merchant.
Freitas. For Clark, with her back to the net, gets it over. Down the line, that's out. The Bronx have their largest lead of the match at 6-4. Merchant serving right into the net.
Serving for the Red Raiders, number 24, Jenna
Allen. That just drops in, no third hit. Tied at 6. Clark for Durham. Yes! 7-6 Bronx.
Serving for the Bronx for 2, Alicia Watson.
Watson serves it into the net. Macy Munson, Casey Sanchez in, Alicia Watson, Mary Kate Clark out.
Casey Sanchez. Macy Munson.
Munson, Hill. Into the net. Macy Singleton. Attack. Blocked. Ho-ho! Bronx up 2 again. It's 9-7. Macy Singleton back to serve. Jump float. Attack by Mills. Down to one knee to get it up Janda, but nobody can get that second hit. Bronx lead whittled to 1. It's 9-8.
Substitution for the Red Raiders, number 11, Alyssa Ibanez. Serving, number 4, Margaret Rowe.
Singleton for Durham. Off the knuckles. Block of the net. That keeps it up. It kind of looked like it was a double hit, and players and Coach Yale all asking for that. And I'll look at the replay in a second. I guarantee you that was a double hit. But you know what? The Bronx get the point anyway. So it worked out. Oh! Cleveland! Sanchez! 11-8 Bronx! Janda. And it gets just through the block.
Serving with the Red Raiders, number 17, Audrey Premier.
Bronx lead cut to 11-9. Sanchez. Munson. Back to Sanchez off the top of the net. 11-10. Singleton. Cragnier. Sent over by Grubb. Munson for Clefo. Got it! 12-10 Bronx. Watson, Clark, Clefo, got it! 13-10. Si se puede is the chant. Yes, we can. 13-10 Bronx. Mary Kate Clark back to serve. Singleton. Clark dove for it, but came up short.
Starting with the Red Raiders, number 15, Rachel Bruns.
Singleton. Clark. Watson, a little toe tap. Just kept up. Wow. Clark. Watson. Blocked. Bronx trying to keep it up. Can't.
Point, Red Raiders.
Bronx lead. It's cut to 13-12. Janda. From the right. Tied at 13. Timeout. Followed by the Bronx. Tied at 13. Set number 3. This is Bronx Volleyball.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
The ball, the right wing, goes for the tie, and he does it again! Nolan straight to the hoop, ties the game! With 3, with 2, the desperation heave goes in! Jack Bogan from half court! Bronx win! Get your Bronx basketball season tickets now by calling 665-2221 or log. We are at the UTPA Fieldhouse. Sean Goldberg riding with you, tied at 13 between UTPA and Texas Tech in set number 3. Now the Bronx lead 14-13.
Substitution for the Bronx, number 3, Kira Hill. Serving number 9,
Janda, Clark, Clefo. 15-13. Janda, Merchant, Hill. Over the block, Hill gets it up for Clark. Now Watson. Out.
Substitution for the Red Raiders, number 9, Ashley Morgan. The Bronx, number 12, Christopher Freitas.
Christopher Freitas in, and Janae Janda takes a seat for the Bronx. Bronx lead is 15-14. Watson sent back. Clark or Hill. The attack, and it goes out. 16-14 Bronx.
Serving with the Bronx, number 7, Merchant. Red Raiders. Serving with the Red Raiders, number 24,
Clark. Hill, blocked. Merchant. Durham. Hill, slams it down! 17-15 Bronx. Macy Munson back to serve for UTPA. And the Red Raiders respond to make it a 1-point set again.
Serving with the Red Raiders, number 10, Lauren Douglas.
Into the net. 18-16 Bronx. And now the chant is, who let the Bronx out? Who? Kira Hill back to serve for UTPA. Hill, Munson, Merchant in the back. Durham, Sanchez, Janda up front. Ace! 19-16 UTPA. Timeout! Red Raiders. I think that's the first time they've called a timeout in this entire tournament. We'll step aside.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
The ball, the right wing, goes for the tie, and he does it again! Nolan straight to the hoop, ties the game! With 3, with 2, the desperation heave goes in! Jack Bogan from half court! Bronx win! Get your Bronx basketball season tickets now by calling 665-2221 or logging on to utpabronx.com. This commercial is brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletic. Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Set number 3. Bronx down 2-0 in the match, but they're up 19-16 here in set number 3. Merchant. Janda. Yes! 2016. And now the chant of I believe that we can win has begun. Actually, it's I believe that we will win. Hill. Sit out.
Serving with the Red Raiders, number 4, Marguerite Grubb. Substitution for
comes over for Durham. Munson. Janda blocked. Merchant keeps it up. Munson. Janda pushes it forward. 17.
Serving with the bronze for 14, Haley Durham.
Down the line, a point for Tech. 21-18.
Serving for the number 16, Megan Stacy.
Into the net. 22-18.
Intermission with roster 2, Alicia Williams to the 5, Mary Kay Clark. Clark to serve.
Clark serving.
Point
22-19. Red Raiders keeping it up. Attack from the back row. Stays in. 22-20. Clark sets it up. Cleefolk on the attack. Put up by Stacy. Sent down by Ibanez. Over the block and in. 22-21.
timeout.
A timeout for the Bronx. We'll take one as well. 22-21 in set 3.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Back at the UTPA Fieldhouse. 22-21 Bronx. Janda. Sent by Allen. Watson. Forward by Grubb. Allen hits it over. We're tied at 22. Bronx have led by as many as 4 in this set, but now it's tied and it's a sprint to 3. If Texas Tech gets there first, this match is over. If the Bronx get there first, we'll play a 4th set. Clark, Cleefolk. Block to the net, 23-22 Texas Tech.
Substitution for the bronze number 13, Garrett Reynolds.
Sent over by Allen and down. Match point for Texas Tech, 24-22. Oh, it's been such a strong set for UTPA. Texas Tech now in control. Bronx got to get at least the next 2 points. Clark for Reynolds, blocked, and that'll do it. Bronx full, 22-25. Bronx gets swept by Texas Tech, 3-0. Final for the Bronx, 17-25, 12-25, 22-25. Take a look at some of the final numbers, and we'll start with Texas Tech. Allen led the way, 13 kills, 9 digs. Mills with 10 kills, 5 for Stacy, 4 each of Banyas and Douglas, 2 for Fragnier, 34 assists for Grubb, 20 digs for Brummett. For UTPA, 9 kills for Clefolk, 8 for Janda with 7 digs. 6 kills for Durham, 4 for Watson, 3 for Hill, 1 each for Singleton and Sanchez. 19 assists, Clark, 11 Munson, 11 digs for Singleton. Bronx hit 0-46 for the match, 223 for Texas Tech. Bronx fall to 1-5. Texas Tech improves to 5-0. Both teams back in action tomorrow. Texas Tech at 11 a.m. They will face Northern Arizona. No, they won't. They will face Lamar. You can we'll have a link to that game at UTPABronx.com, and then you'll be able to see this match, the Bronx against Northern Arizona, 2 p.m. Also here on UTPABronx.com. But that'll do it for us from the UTPA Fieldhouse. I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. This has been a presentation of Bronx Volleyball. For more information, log on to UTPABronx.com. Want to reach us, send an email, contact info on the website under Inside Athletics. Click on Staff Directory. So for now, for my producer engineer Romeo Villarreal, the entire camera crew, and Jack Fowler, wherever you are, this is Jonah Goldberg saying goodnight from the UTPA Fieldhouse. Bronx fall, 3-0.